welcome to The Cruise Show. Richard Cross here from Vision Cruise with 3 hand-picked cruise holidays to tempt you on board. Coming up in this programme, we're going to be taking you away to the South Pacific with Royal Caribbean International. We're going to be exploring what New Zealand has to offer with Princess Cruises, and we've also got a deal as well. We're going to be exploring the best of the Mediterranean with Holland America Line, and that's a stay and cruise holiday, so do stick around. But if you want to get in touch with us today, it is very, very simple. You can always give us a call. It's a toll-free number, 1300 13 17 13. It's as simple as that. Now, if you want to send us an email, I do love to receive all your cruise pictures. Just send them to studio@visioncruise.com.au. Now, if you're on social media, you can also find us on Facebook. Don't forget to like us on Facebook there and join in all the cruise chat with all your friends, and you'll find out all the latest news there. And you'll also find everything updated on our Twitter page as well. Just look for Vision Cruise on there and give us a follow on Twitter. And if you want to keep in touch with everything that's going on in the cruise world, find out all about the latest deals and offers, do go to our website, which is visioncruise.com.au. It's as simple as that, and your next cruise is just a click away on our website. So let's get underway with our first offer now, and we're going to be heading away to New Zealand with Princess Cruises, and this is on board the Majestic Princess. Now, the Majestic Princess was only launched last year. This gives you a great flavour of what you can experience with Princess Cruises. This is the piazza, the atrium of the ship here, where you will find places where you can have a bite to eat, do some shopping maybe. You'll also find the reception desk as well. Now, out on top deck, and there's actually 19 passenger decks for you to explore on board the Majestic Princess, you will find swimming pools, you'll find hot tubs, you'll find those comfortable sun lounges to relax in. If you want to be pampered when you're on your holiday, why not head to the Lotus Spa, where they've got some really great treatments there. Maybe it's a massage you're after or a facial. Do go there and get them booked up nice and early when you get on board. Now, after all that food, there's a gym which you can use, which is open throughout the day here. And the gym, it's all included in the price of your holiday, and you really do get a good view as we're sailing around, and you'll be burning off those calories in the gym. Now, there's the sanctuary areas, which is the adult-only retreats if you want to head there maybe. There's a cover charge to visit these areas, but it really is worth it to just sit down, relax in one of those comfortable sun lounges that you can see there. From this holiday, you really will come back refreshed. You'll come back new. Now, around the ship, you'll find all sorts of bars and lounges. That's what I like about a cruise holiday. There's always something to do of an evening. There'll always be something going on in one of the entertainment venues. And in the daytime, it's a great place to sit down and grab a coffee on board Majestic Princess. And when it comes to dining, there really is a great choice on board too. So this is New Zealand. We're heading away on the 6th of February next year. It's a 12-night holiday. Departing from Sydney, that's where we'll get on board, and we're going to be off to our first destination here, which is Auckland. Now, there's the many shopping opportunities here, the restaurants, you've got the museums, the galleries, and also the gardens as well. So we're heading over here to Auckland in New Zealand. Then we're going to move on to our next port of call. We're off to Tauranga, which is easy. You can easily travel to Rotorua from here as well, which is well worth exploring. Then we're going to cruise you on to Wellington, is our next destination here. You've got the Botanic Gardens, the cable car ride over the city are just some of the attractions for you to enjoy. Akaroa is our next destination here, nestled in the heart of an ancient volcano. It really is good for going to explore. Then we're on to Dunedin is our next destination here. You're going to dock in Port Chalmers, which is only 8 miles away from Dunedin, so really you can go and explore it. Then we're going to be scenic cruising the Fiordland National Park there, which is a great site in itself. Then we should be cruising you back to Sydney on board Majestic Princess. Now, we can get you on board here on a twin inside from just $2,059 per person. That's based on a twin share. And we're also going to include there $235 per stateroom onboard spend for you to spend however you want on board. If it's a balcony you're after, we can do a twin balcony from just $2,575 per person. And when you book that balcony, we'll then give you $285 per stateroom onboard spends. Let's have a look at the details, and I'll just give you a recap of what's included and the different options we can do for you. We've got some great quad shares as well. That's really good if you want to get away as a group or as a family. So your twin share is from $2,059 per person. That's based on an inside room. Or your twin balcony share is from $2,575 per person. And you'll also get the onboard credit amounts you can see on screen there. If you want that quad share for an inside, it's just $1,319 per person. Or for a balcony quad share, that's just $1,600 $715 per person. Not forgetting you get that onboard credit for you to spend on board Majestic Princess. Maybe you want to treat yourself in the spa, enjoy some of the excursions, or do shopping on board. It's entirely up to you. It's a toll-free number, 1300 13 17 13. Let's move on to another holiday we've got for you now, and this is a really great one that we've put together here at Vision Cruise, where we're going to be exploring the best of the Mediterranean. We're on board the MS Koningsdam for this particular holiday, which is heading away with Holland America Line. Now, with this particular holiday, we're giving you a 20-night cruise around the Mediterranean in Europe, and we've also got a stay in Rome lined up for you. Now, the Koningsdam is the latest of the Holland America Line fleet and has everything you could possibly want from a cruise holiday. Now, this gives you a flavour of what you can experience when you're on board. When it comes to dining, if you do have a dietary requirement, we can always cater for you. Just let us know at the time of booking when you get through to our friendly team here at Vision Cruise, and we can make sure the ship is aware. Whether you want to enjoy a dip in one of the many pools as we cruise around the Mediterranean. If you've not been to the Mediterranean before, Europe, it really is picturesque, and what better way to go and explore it in 5-star cruising with Holland America Line. There's the spa treatments for you to enjoy as we cruise around, whether you want to head into the hydrotherapy pools like you can see here as well, or you want to enjoy a pamper treatment. Do get them booked up when you get on board, because they do get really popular. Now, out on top deck, you'll want to be on top deck as we cruise into some of these amazing ports of call. There's the sea view bar there that will keep you refreshed. There's also a big screen on top deck. There's burgers you can have al fresco as well. There's something for every type of palate that you could possibly want on board. So we're exploring the best of the Mediterranean now on the 25th of September for 24 nights. We're going to be flying you from Australia out to Rome. We're flying you right out to the heart of the destination in Europe, like you can see there. That is where we're going to give you a 2-night stay in Rome. That's at the Bailey's Hotel on a bed and breakfast basis. We'll transfer you down to Civitavecchia. That's where we'll get you on board the Koningsdam. Dubrovnik is going to be our first port of call with its cobblestone streets and terracotta roofs, like you can see there. Then we're going to be cruising you on to our next port of call, Kotor. Simply stunning. Just look at it. It's breathtaking scenery there. Then we're going to cruise you on to our next destination. We're on to Corfu. You can go and see the cricket pitch there, yeah, in the centre of town, which is a great sight to go and see. Then we're cruising you on to Katakolon is our next destination here. You've got the superb cuisine and the fine wines that you can go and sample. Then we're going to be on to our next port of call. This is Piraeus. Now, this is the port for Athens. If you want to go and take a trip to Athens for the day, you can get that all sorted. Then we should be cruising on to Santorini. Doesn't that look gorgeous with the whitewashed buildings and the blue domes you can see there? Then we're going to be cruising on to our next destination. We're on to Naples. Now, we're going to dock right in the heart of the city on the stunning Amalfi Coast for you to go and take a trip round here. You've got Pompeii is one of the attractions of this port. Cartagena, we're going back to Rome then we're off to Cartagena for the day. Is going to be good with its old city walls. Then we should be cruising you on to Ceuta as our next destination with its museums, parks, and look at some of the architectural buildings here. Then we're on to Cadiz as our next destination here. You've got a great cathedral here. Maybe take a trip to Seville. That's well worth doing. Then we're on to Barcelona. Do have a walk down La Rambla with all of its street entertainment taking place there. We're docking once again in the heart of the destination. Then we're on to Marseille is our next port of call here. You've got the old port, the fishmongers. They sell the fish that has been caught that day. It's impressive. Then we're on to Monte Carlo is our next destination here. You could take a trip to Monaco for the day if you want to do that. That's well worth doing. Then we're on to Livorno. This is the gateway to Tuscany. We've got Florence, like you can see there, or even Pisa with its impressive Leaning Tower of Pisa. You've not seen anything quite like it. Then we are back to Civitavecchia. That's where the cruise is going to come to an end. We're going to take you to the airport and then fly you back home. Now, we can get you on board an inside room from just $4,999 per person. But remember what this includes. It's a holiday that we've put together ourselves. You'll get a 2-night stay in Rome on a room-only basis, and then that great cruise holiday. Let's have a look at the details to give you a quick reminder and give you some different price options as well. Now, just remember where we're going here. We're taking you all the way to Europe. We're giving you that 2-night stay in Rome. This is at the Bailey's Hotel on a bed and breakfast basis, and then we've got that amazing exciting 20-night Mediterranean cruise on board the MS Koningsdam with Holland America Line, where you can really explore the best of what the Mediterranean has to offer. Inside room, we've got fares from $4,999 per person. That's based on a twin share. Ocean view price, we've got from just $5,699 per person. That's based on a twin share. And your balcony room is from just $6,449 per person. That once again is based on a twin share. Now, if you've got some family or friends over in Europe, it really is a great opportunity to go and visit those. And if you want to have a longer stay in Rome, or maybe you want to stay in Rome at the end of your cruise holiday, we can always extend that for you. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. It's toll-free 1300 13 17 13. Moving on to our final featured cruise now, we're heading away with Royal Caribbean International on board the Explorer of the Seas as we take in a cruise going in the South Pacific area. Now, the Explorer of the Seas has, again, everything you could want from a cruise holiday, no matter what age you are. You can see some of the things here. We've got rock climbing, we've got rollerblading on the ice skating there. You've got surf simulators, the Flow Rider. You've also got the mini golf there. There's the pamper treatments. There's the swimming pools, the hot tubs, the amazing dining rooms like you can see here as well, with a different menu that changes every single evening of your cruise holiday. This food is making me really hungry. There is on board, what you can see here is Johnny Rockets. This is an authentic American burger bar on board, and the waiters sing to you when you arrive. Now, if you are cruising with the children, you can see here there's the Adventure Ocean Kids Clubs on board. They'll have great fun in there whilst you're exploring what the ship has to offer, and it really does offer something for everybody. So the South Pacific beckons here on this itinerary on the 16th of November for 11 nights. Departing from Sydney, we're going to be taking you to our first destination, which is off to wonderful Noumea. Now, here you must go and visit the towering lighthouse, which has some great views there in Noumea in New Caledonia. Look at it as we dock right there. Then we're off to our next destination here, which is off to the Isle of Pines. You've got snorkeling and diving are just some of the attractions for you to enjoy here. Then we're off to our next destination here. We're off to Port Vila. This is Vanuatu. Visit the National Museum with some great displays here to learn all about the history. Then it's off to Mystery Island as our next port of call. It's a small island that's like paradise. It really is a popular choice for cruise passengers when we arrive there. Look at those golden sandy beaches. Then we're on to Lifu is our next destination here. Enjoy the tropical flowers. Relax at the beach there if you want to. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Sydney. Now, we've got a few options for you. We've got a twin inside from $1,369 per person. We'll give you $100 per stateroom on board credit. That ocean view price is from $1,519 per person, and you'll get that onboard credit once again. And we've also got lots more included. Let's have a recap of those details, and I'll just go through everything with you once again. So we've got some great quad shares as well on this one, I should have told you about. If you want an inside twin share, that's from just, we've got a great price there of $1,369 per person. That's based on that twin inside. The twin ocean view from $1,519 per person, and that twin balcony from $1,959 per person. You've got those quad share prices you can see there. Quad inside from $1,055 per person, a quad ocean view share from just $1,145 per person, and that quad balcony from $1,579 per person. And you've got those great onboard spends as well. Your inside onboard spend is $100 per stateroom. Your ocean view onboard spends is $150 per stateroom, and your balcony onboard spends is $200 per stateroom as well, which you can use to spend however you want on board, which is incredible, whether you want to go to the spa on board, whether you want to do some onboard shopping, or use that to do some of the great excursions in the amazing ports of call. Now, if you want to get on board, it's toll-free 1300 13 17 13. And if I've not tempted you with those three deals as well, we've got lots more on our website, visioncruise.com.au, or give our cruise experts a call, and we can package cruises together exclusively for you, like the Mediterranean itinerary I was talking about earlier. If you want more information, it's on that number at the bottom of the screen. Until next time, it's bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.